It's May 7th. No news driver for today. Let's look at Bitcoin really quickly. Oh, damn. Stop loss got hit in Bitcoin. Whatever. I wonder if, yeah. Anyways. Excuse me. Looking at where we are on the day, we have dollar going to optical trend entry, supporting that. Maybe can run back up into this fair value gap and continue to the downside. Or this might just be the low for this daily move down into this fair value gap. If that is, we're going to move up. But us moving up, uh, we should see a end to this right here and move down. We are still stuck within internal range liquidity. We have a daily um, changes to delivery right here, daily order box. So let's mark that as daily OB here. Um, then we have we'll look on the 4 hour. This will be a better view for us on the 4 hour. Same with the S rolling into that daily. Taking out this day's high right there though. So it's interesting to see. Moving over to the 4 hour. These people are weird. Looking at this price leg here, we have a manipulation leg here. This is technically the manipulation leg on the 4 hour, right? But what we were looking at before was on a different time frame. So we'll just keep that there. Why am I not taking this one? Stage one, stage two. Technically we can. I just don't like the fact how it's projecting us way up here. But the bottom line is that we're still bullish. We're still bullish. Look at this as stage one, taking out these sides here. Almost stage two, run up. But then we want to take a look at this manipulation like here. It's like the start of a new market maker model. So I would prefer to look at this one here. We get our accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Almost at like a stage one here, run up. Now we're coasting within this fair value gap or this higher time frame, 4 hour fair value gap. So we can mark this out here. Alternatively, I would like to see us target buy side here, as well as these sides up here. Sync this globally. Sync this globally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Yeah, we're definitely gonna come for those sides, I believe. Now looking more closely over here, we have survey gap again that we're digging inside of, and we also have this survey gap here on the 4 that we look like that tapped into a few times. All right, let's look at the hourly. Okay, so this is the hourly time frame. Again, for value gap here, looks like we might be within the upper quadrant of it. Yeah, threshold dipped down into it a couple times. Still looking kind of strong, but nonetheless, this is all consolidation, which we have our rules for consolidation, and we're gonna practice looking at those rules in real time, and then we're gonna review this video and see how we did. Okay, as well as with this AMD, so same structure from yesterday, taking this higher accumulation run up, accumulation. So we may see this as like stage one, possibly stage two here, here, stage two, and run up. We go to this. So no manipulation on London, specifically London. Excuse me. So I don't think we see much of anything at this point. Get rid of this here. This is legitimate hourly fair value gap or order block. We do have sell side down here, so we might decide that sell side liquidity. But unless until we get a break in structure, again, we can just ignore that. So do believe we do have sell side down here as well. Should we get it from that? Could get like a high, low, higher high, come down. It could form a bearish breaker. But again, unless until we get that, no need of looking at that. Okay, so I like how you got that marked out there. Throw this up, we're just moving sideways within this range here. Relative lows down here. Bull shorter block. Mark that out here. So it's a bull shorter block on the 15. So we just came down into this discount between this low here and this high here. This is our range. So we have our knowns. A low to a high for our known. We can rely on the optical trade entry here. OTE here. So we hit optical trade entry once, twice. Looking for our ranges. We have a range here that we kind of broke through. It's a nice little small little range. Then we have our first drop here. Another range bound within that. And our second drop here. Boom. And now we have this bull shorter block, which we came to. So I do believe we will remain bullish. I want to see at the open if we get like a Judas swing, come down to this 15-minute bull shorter block, and then move up. For this to be a possibility, let's take a look at this run down here. And we can get rid of this since we know it's just a trade entry. So how many points is this? If we were to get in here, 10-point stop loss puts us here. This is at equilibrium, right? Because we can measure this entire order block right here. So we're looking at that. Though we could delve this a little bit deeper into that. This will put us right at the highs here of this order block. 5-minute change steady delivery. I would feel much more comfortable coming out with trade entry, which is a fair value gap and a discount. And then the mean threshold is bull shorter block, which is equilibrium of this entire wick here. So we would just need a plan for us to look to enter within this area here on a lower time frame. So I want to see if we can come to this fair value gap right here on the 15. As well as this 15-minute bull short block here. We'll see what this looks like on the lower time frame. Bull short block here. These two kind of line up, so we'll just keep that as that. Okay, we get this now. As far as our consolidation zones go, here we have consolidation here, accumulation, and then we also have one within this range here. So these two are like kind of identical ranges, they overlap. So this technically would be like our third range here. I mean, we can even just rely on this one here, right? Boom, accumulate, boom. So fair area gap came down, boom, interesting, and now we're moving up. I want this to sink globally, sink globally, sink globally. So we do have a breaking structure here, boom. Probably come down into the range liquidity, and boom, take off. Oops, my bad. Uh, uh, do. I'm not trading out inside of my AMP account right right now. Yesterday was the day for me, so let's go laugh it off. Do some other things really quickly before we try to delve back into that. So let's just find consistency with the application of our rules, pass these combines, pay for them, and just build that AMP account back up. We're not gonna, or we could keep it the way it is and build it up until we are consistent to a great degree. What? Market opens in 10 minutes. Tuku, tuku, tuku. No. Let's see here. All right, I'll be back. I gotta handle some business. right, looks like we're taking off as suspected. Bullish. All right, so we're looking for pre-market plan, high time frame analysis, identify three setups for 30 points, have entry, plan, time, price, document, chart, steps. Look to the left, determine what will be, and anticipate the setups before it forms. Identify consolidation, enter markets based on high time frame. One interest, markets open. All right, so we want to get rid of some of this. We're just looking at this to substantiate that we are within consolidation. So first couple of minutes, we don't need to look at really. This 10 o'clock candle here, I want to be aware of. I think this is yeah, Q4. So let's mark that there. Um, we can move this over here, so I'm really over there. We measure this as our manipulation leg on the 15. And what are we looking at now? Still kind of stuck within this range here. We want to see a breakout, which we do kind of get there. And then looking for a retracement at stage one. Here we had our AM Judah swing. Boom, bullish order block, take off. Here we have some bullish order blocks here. I didn't see that coming in. I was only looking at the 15. I was anticipating a move down here. We didn't even go down there. So we just broke out of consolidation. Came back, hit the high of that consolidation. Now we're taking off. The high of that consolidation is this bullish order block right here. So what do we do now? Okay. Let's go ahead and look at our. So we did the last OB thing here. Although we can look at this one. No, this would be 4 standard deviations of that leg there. But I like this one here. It's the entire one here on the 15. 1.5 is where we can expect our first retracement. So if we are anticipating retracements up here, where are we coming down to? Potentially this low down here, right? If that's the case, this is optical trade entry, small little volume imbalance, or we can be very well come to these lows down here, but we're still moving up. So next area will be a move all the way to optical trade entry, or we can, or not, do 2.5, or we can come here. All right, so none of this is correct. These are still figuring out what our unknowns will be, and figuring out what our known is actually. So it has to be a range from low to high, and we don't know quite where our high is yet. So we're looking on that right here. But so far we have optical trade entry lining up with this bullish order block here. If we were to get in, let's say up here, 10 points, kind of down here. So this looks digestible. It's just that on a lower time frame, the 9:30 open, could see a move down there, but nonetheless, this fair value up is right here. We have a volume imbalance and a bullish order block. So um, yeah. But what type of play would this be? This would be a retracement play. So let's look at our retracement. Retracement. Boost for expansion. E1 down close candles to return to discount and consolidation range into. Yep. So 145 here. Here's our range. Question now is where can we come to for potentially this fairway gap here, which is in premium, so we kind of want to stay away from those, right? Right, so, and then we could come down here on the 15 second, look for setup to take. So this would be a retracement leg, right? This would be one of those, I don't want to say a low probability, but um, not all the way high probability setups. And then we have this here, bull short block here. Let's see if we can come across it. If we can blow up above this, then we're definitely gonna continue moving up higher for these highs. Or we do have model 14 here, so we'll see. Not trying to anticipate a short. I'm trying to anticipate good where we would get in for a long position. Despite us being in a premium on a higher time frame, we still have some ways to go. So let's take a look at the 15. All right, so we have a range here from this low here to this high here. Let's investigate this range. All right, so we can just keep that there. Um, so here we're looking at this range, EMD. So accumulate and run up, 930 open, take off, stage one, boom. So now we're actually accumulating within this range here. So we're in a discount and we are in premium in the lower quadrant. So do we take longs up here? The question is no, or the answer is no, we don't take longs up here. I need to pay attention to when we enter into the 15, so we have 8 more minutes left for that 15 to come up. And we can just look at this 15 second to get a feel what's going on. All right, what do you see? This could be a potential manipulation leg coming down. Why do you say that? Let's measure this here. 2225 is the low of this fair value gap here. So what we can do here is buy one. Oh shit. Buy one here. Go ahead. No, buy. We want to buy. We wanted to hit the buy button. Stop loss, 10 points, look to the left. That's the low of this range here. Take profit, again, will be here, right? Another way we can look at our take profit since we got in on a lower time frame, let's put this in here first, is take a look on the higher time frame, and then you want to look for a change in state of delivery in this case. And we have the potential one right here. 225 is here. Force deviation is up here, which aligns with this 15-minute manipulation leg up here. So we can look at that as a 50-point move coming out of this first retracement here. Then we can run up and expect to get possible accumulation up here. But let's see if this is going to work out. We still have this 1 minute bullish short of black right here. Okay, so going down. And we see we have optical trade entry over here. So our initial entry was around here. We got in above in a premium. So if you have enough stop loss, or if the risk reward ratio is wide enough for that, again, go for it. But this is 10 points here. So maybe we got in just a bit too early. 1, 2, 3, 4, candle run down. We can get rid of this now. right? So we're still early. And this one, I guess it's the same thing we're looking at above, right? So this might be overzealous, but hey, we're trying something out here. All right, so this isn't our accurate projection just yet because we still haven't gotten a change in state of delivery. So let's go back on the 15. Now, so we broke out of this range here, and this is a 1 minute fair value gap. So what we thought here was we were strong aggressive move down into our 2.5 area fair value gap here on the one and a move up. So that appears to not be the case. And right now we're down, right? Stop loss is here. Um, Get rid of this here. And let's just measure our low to high here. OTE is where we are right now on the 15, moving sideways. So what do we get with accumulation? Right. So we're looking for OB here, will be this one. But right now we're just running into the 1 minute fair value gap here. How we looking on 5? So a potential almost close 5 minute change in state of delivery. Again, we're not short here, we're looking to be long. And let's see what we can get with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, candle run, really 5, optical trade entry, bull short of block. We just tapped into mean threshold here, almost 4 times. And then we just formed a accumulation here. 1, 2, moving sideways. So let's see what we get with this. This is our new accumulation zone. See what we get here. See how we respond. Maybe we're still accumulating longs down here. All right, so what do we have here? Pretty aggressive bearish short block here. Now we're moving down. 225 is down here. 4 is down here into this. I don't know what that is. Um, Something else. But again, this is on the 15, so we could see this as a run up, come down to form our manipulation leg, and then run back up higher. So let's see. Still within this range here. Notice how the bodies are respecting it. Wicks are just digging through. So again, we could use this new information to make an informed decision on whether or not we should get out, stay in. Based upon the one, oh, relative highs up here. So are we building sell side liquidity to short traders into going short here? I mean, we've been bullish all week. It's just how ICT thinks. All right, 2 minutes until we get to this 15. Let's take a look on the big boy monitor. All right, so it looks like we got a big old wick here. Excuse me, big old wick here. And this again on the 15 was an area I was looking to get in for a long position. So you chose to take a long position based upon some 1 minute factors here. And you're gonna get a lot of like entry, no entry, entry, no entries on the 1 minute. You just want to make sure you pair that with a 15 minute, right? So the plan for the 15 minute was to, I think, get in around here if we were to come down here. So taking this $200 loss only for us to come down here to get in and to make a pretty nice pot. Question is like, isn't it worth it? Right? Isn't it worth it? But given that you have an idea that, hey, we have a range that we're working inside of right now, within that range, we accumulate, generating longs, and then we take off. And that's what we're trying to do right here. And if this were to fail, my next entry, if we were to come down here, would be to do that idea. But why couldn't this entire range here just be your accumulation, manipulation, and distribution? Could be that as well. So we look for the setup to transpire. All right, so we're in a new 15. Let's take a look here. Wow, we have yeah, this is what I want. We have a wick here, constant encroachment, and we know what those are the highs from up there. So this here looks like a balanced price range: run up, run up, back down. Let's see us back down into this range here, run up. So sells out here, boom, low, high, almost lower low. So we get here. Oof, where's our 10 o'clock candle at? That's over there. Here we have a fair value gap here on the one. This low is, why does this look like, what is this? Oh, that's Q3. Yeah, so one, two, three, four, five kind of run formation. Do believe this will be the next leg that we would want to measure. Um, so this here, I mean, we could keep it. I mean, we know that it exists. Uh, have no reason on doing this. I'm just curious to see where things are. But we're good with that. He came out of a discount, 1 minute order block here. And now we're moving up. Here we are in the 5. We have a potential 5 minute change to say delivery forming. This concept encroachment is on the 15. Let's see what we get with this. Are we gonna have a model 14, or is this? Are we gonna inverse, not inverse, but change it to a 5 minute change to stay delivery? For us to know, let's go back down to the one. Let's look at the 15 real quickly. See what we get here. Slow churn up. Sell side here is taken down. Bull short block. High this 5 1 minute fair value gap. Expansion up. Still make breaking structure. Now we go for these highs up here. So what do we get here? Accumulation. This low to this high. Right here. See what we get here. Come back into discount. Order block there. This is a 5 kind of run. One, two, three, four, 5. Yep. So let's see what we get here. Coming back down. So this here is what I was saying that we need to measure because we could retrace back into it like we have now. And here we are coming optical trend entry. Let's see what we get here. And then let's measure this. OB down here. Uh, -4. Kind of within the range of optical trend entry and equilibrium. Back into this original consolidation area as well as this fair value gap. And then we also have a bullish order block here on the 1. Let's see if we want to wick down in that and continue moving up higher. Let's see. So that's been blown away. So come for these lows on here, and then we're out. All right, so let's take a step back and let's walk away. Okay, I'm back. All right, so back on the five. Again, this is an area where we want to be looking to answer in on. Uh, why did this work? I mean, this was the first retracement. I was anticipating we run back down and then run back up. Um, but we entered on the 1 minute. It's best that we enter on the five. So like right here. So this was good. Came up a few points, but we were supposed to get out because this was like a 1 minute play, not a higher time frame play. Like we didn't come off of anything from a higher time frame except for this bullshit of black down here, right? And you're looking, it's like, man, it's gonna take forever. I need something now. Did we get that? Kind of got that model 14. But that's good. Good play. Very good play. I think we might have been on 15 points on that. And then we also have this here. Notice that we're still stuck within this range. So we weren't done with this range here. But this is the 15 second. The range we're looking at is this on everything? I don't need it here. We're looking at 9:30 open. It was this range here we were looking at, right? Yeah, it's like this range here. We're looking at this. Run down, run up, boom. Again, we got caught up in this stuff here. You notice how we have this strong explosive? Here we have our accumulation, manipulation. Now we're moving up, and we went to right to the midnight New York Open or midnight open. And now we have a funky move on up. What are we forming? High, low, lower, high. Let's look at what we got here. High, low, lower, high. So no SMTs per se. Um, so you're still stuck within this range here. Now, if you're stuck within the range, again, you did everything you do is correct. Buy in the lower quadrant, sell in the upper quadrant. Perfect. That was good. Just a bit overzealous, had our stop loss way up here. But this is one of those little scout plays. You get about 10 contracts on, that's 3,000 bucks. Take it. Now we're done for that. We could go back and chill. So that was one setup. It wasn't 30 points, right? But nonetheless, it was a good play. And so we bought at 12 or did we bought at 14? Yes, we sold on accident. We bought at 14. So it was like 14. And that's when we sold, but we ran up here. So almost a 20-point move. Not bad. So almost close to who we wanted our target to be. 30. All right, so explain to me what's going on here. This is going to be a lot to digest. Here we are on the 5. Let's keep our mental faculties still fresh. All right, so it looks like this range here, we're going to be leaving. So we come up, accumulation, manipulation, and now it looks like we're going to be distributing to the downside. And we have a change state delivery here. See, all this here was just like accumulation, whoop, manipulation. And here we have our 10 o'clock reversal coming up, like right now, 10 o'clock. So what it is we could do is look at this over here and look where that takes us into this range right here. So do we look to go short here? No. This might just be a retracement. We're down in here. Good. So let's look at where we are in terms of optical trade entry. OT. All right, so entries down here are still in play. Bull short block here, which is on the 15. So we're still looking at this. All right. Yep. 115. Here we got a first retracement. Here. Let's mark it out. I want to see deeper because I want to go into a discount. So we got here, bull short block here. What about this one? This is a higher one. This lines up with this fair value gap here, so that's why I'm not gonna mark it out. Okay, So those are higher time frame points of interest. Now let's just look at the 5, and we got our one here. So back into that initial consolidation that we were looking at. I've seen this way too many times. You have accumulation. Here's our accumulation, manipulation, accumulation, manipulation. And now we're coming down, but we'll see. 'So if you were to put an alert, where would you put your alert for? These lows on here. Put your, I want to put alert here. And then we have a quarterly shift coming up. And according to where I once I was playing, uh, quarterly shifts, we want to look for LTE, which is down here. We want to look for AMD. So looking from here to here, we're still kind of stuck within this range here. Now we're below it. So we did come from a premium, run down, stage one, boom. Maybe we could get stage two here, continue to coming down to the downside. 15, fair value gap right in here. And we do have a low here on the one. To blue, we're gonna go for that. And then we have stage one, break this low here, run up stage two. So now we can be interested in looking for potential uh setup on the one, given that we are within that range. So let's just make this our focal point for right now, understanding that where we are in the higher time frame. So here's that 15-minute bull short block. Still, we're in a premium discount. Understand this is Q4 here, so we can hide this. All right, this is on a 5-minute. Showing liquidity here. Be like our market structure. Well, we don't have to do comments. This just be our market structure shift here. This will be our drawing liquidity here, right? Into size time frame order block. Let's see if we can get this here. If we do get it, what can we expect next? Be a run here, maybe down, and take this out here. One can see this as our market structure shift. Come down again, take off. It's possible. But what will we want to see here? For us to come back down into a fair value gap, bullish for the block here. Again, we have this one marked out, so no need to marking that. But we want to see a breaking structure first before we think about looking for a market structure shift. What is this? What is all this? We'll keep that there. So just waiting. All right, so we're in a new 15. Been in a new 15. Tap in here. All right, so we're at Q4. Q4 is for reversal. So right now we have no predefined range. I mean, we have these lows here up to here. But again, I mean, we have this range here, which bodies are respecting midnight open. So, but there isn't a clean setup that I can say accumulation, manipulation, I don't see anything. So I'm not going to look more into it. I'm just going to read some stuff. So in terms of where we have accumulation, expansion, retracement of some sorts, and then potential expansion to the upside. So we'll see. Again, here we're still stuck within this range, which is important. It's not like we're over here, clean manipulation. Although we are stuck within this range, but we take out these lows down here, right? So it's like a higher time frame drawn liquidity session, drawn liquidity, boom. Then we could look for something to take us higher. Whereas up here, we created the New York low within this range here. We're still stuck within this range from here to here, from here to here. We're still stuck within this range. Now, to enter within a range, you want to look for your optimal trade entry, discount for value gaps. That's everything within here. So we're not there yet. We're still stuck within here. So to look for a long up here is just premature because I don't know. Look, 20 points until we get to an area where you would expect longs to accumulate. Ah, you're a bit early. So let's just chill here. So in terms of our plan, we are in the time element. Q4 is right here. And so far, this market structure shift appears to want to be holding. So again, this is too high for me to want to take a crack at. Um, Let me just move this out of here. So can we get a body over this? We might, and then we might get a slow churn on up, take out these highs. So I don't know. This price action isn't enticing to me, but we do see price action like this for bullish activity. See here how we come down to this propulsion block here. Here's another propulsion block. And the question is, where would you put your stop loss? About 10 points. Target one, target two, three. So this is 30 points. So this could be a potential play. Let's see how we do here. And then you can go down to your 15 second and see what's going on here. And there's going to be a lot of fluctuation up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down on the 15. So it's best to stay at the one and count on this as being our entry, right? Can we close above this? No, we did. So you can buy here. Boom. All right. So show you what I did on Top Step. Up 1,200 bucks. Uh, so that was a low hanging fruit into the range play. Uh, let's look at this again. Bought at 20, so that 14. So 13-point move, that's fine. But again, our target was up here, and again, our highs, I mean, lows was like 10 points right here. So almost a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. And notice that we got in at this candle here. We did not go down. So caught this as a bullish for the block, and then we took off. Execution. So we took our first target here. Now we're working inside of this fair value gap here. Do believe our next target can be up here with our 2.5 retracement or first leg. So if I had multiple contracts on, I would have taken some off right here. Let the continue to run, come up for 2.5 up here, and let that be that. So given that we got in on the one with an internal range liquidity, you have to kind of stay on the one to monitor that activity. And then here we have on the 5, run up, come down, boom. Uh, we have a 5-minute change instead of delivery right here, so that's good news. So we can get this. Oh, these almost match. So I do believe we can remain bullish. And we have this small little fair value gap right here. So the plan is to take one position in a Top Step account, max 4 positions in a day across 4 different accounts. So I took one in one account. They have this deal right now. Open up 10 accounts, each for $19 for a 50K account. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna open up 2 more, maybe. Today's a new moon. Apply. I think it's this one. Let me see, this one. Man, it is raining. It's beautiful out there. Absolutely beautiful. Oh man, that guy's getting wet. He needs to put a hoodie on, man. Hope he gets home safe and dry. We need these people in this world. Keep this country great. Keep this world great. Okay. Uh, here we are. Accumulation. You're on the 1. Let's look at this and some details. And then on the 15, we're still working on this 15-minute chain instead of delivery. I like how this block comes down to this block here. It's perfect. Then we wake down into this one. It's perfect. Fair value gap here on the 15. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Mm, mm, mm. Fair value gap here. This is a potential entry here. If you were to enter in here, 10-point stop loss would have to be right here. This is bullish order block, so I wouldn't want to see. So we can get rid of that order block there. Although, keep that there. From this low to this low here, let's see. Let's look on the 15, see if we have any like AMD set up to substantiate this aggressive move down. Accumulation, let's see here. See, stop loss would have been hit. 478 is right here exactly into this 4 minute, or is this a 1 minute order block or fair value gap? So that's inverse. Um, so I'm out there. Glad I got out here. Again, this isn't all internal range. See, we're still stuck within this range here. It's just like what you call it, consolidation. Um, all right, so we come down to this four bull short block here on the 1 minute, and let's see what we get here. Um, Rather interested to see what we got on the 15 second. All right, so this is what I measured. This is where we come down to exactly four standard deviations. Yeah, we kind of went through it. Come down to this bullish short block, which I was advising about, and now we're moving up. Small little fair value gap here shows aggression. So we could very well, if we were to say that we got in here, this would be our exit, 8 points, make this down to 10. We could target these highs here. Although I would want to say this would be a retracement, so we can look to target these highs up here. So this is like a potential 33-point move, 31-point move. So let's just observe this. As far as time is concerned, um, Q4 is reversal. So, and then we are in premium where we reverse that. Uh, but again, this activity down here in the discount looks pretty supportive. But again, this is the 1 minute, so let's not be too committed to this. And let's just look back at our 15, see what we got going on. And notice that we're just consolidating on 15. So though we are consolidating on 15, I mean, it doesn't mean, yeah, go to lower time frame and look for the move that will take us out of consolidation. No, the move that's going to take us out of consolidation will happen on that specific time frame. So in this case, the 15, you can expect the move to work out of consolidation on the 15. Just got to be patient, allow it to happen. Notice how we have this inverse here, but this is stuck within the range here. So all this is this consolidation, and it's meant to get you caught up in something like this. Still no position for me. Again, I'm still interested in that we come down here. So stop loss would have been hit. Very good practice. Very good practice. This looks really good for longs. So say we get like a reversal here. I have to try that with Q2. Um, so that's one of my setups that I have. Yeah, I really don't want to consider this like as an inverse because we're stuck within this range. But bottom line is we're just consolidating. So no point in trying to force a trade here during consolidation. right, so we got a 5 candle run on the 5 forming into times it now into Q2. So this may be our 5th candle run in Q2. So we'll see. Let's look at the one really quickly. Still stuck within his range, so we have what we have up here. Run up, fair value gap held. So we have this bearish order block here, change the structure, come down fair value gap that has held. Um, yeah, this fair value gap here. So we come up for these highs up here. So I do believe this is a quarterly shift too. We do accumulate. Oh shit! Forgot this was a quarterly shift here, and we should be looking for bullish order blocks. Change the status delivery in this period of consolidation. All right, now it's time. It's 10:50, and there we go. Take off. Ah, miss this play. Still good play though. That's forced standard deviation. You could look at this one here. Force lining up here. So that was a good play. I was doubting it because we're in consolidation, but um, that's cool. It's kind of like that's what we're supposed to do. And we did get that Q4 reversal. Boom. I do believe we're going to continue moving up higher. Do I see any entries? No, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of run into drawing liquidity at Q2. That's a possibility. We have a few more minutes left, so let's just delve down into the lower time frame to see if that's what we're going to get. But also keep in mind we are working with a 15-minute bearish order block or bullish order block right here. Change state delivery bullish order block right here. Right. So let's mark this one out. hmm So if we do take this out here, I think we will. We could definitely rely on the run down into this fair value gap right here. It's potentially forming. Let's see. Oh, look at we had this fair value gap here on the one. Took out that draw on liquidity. Let's see. So my idea for a trade would be take these highs out here. Should we expect a move back down to internal range liquidity after we take out external range liquidity? Maybe, maybe not. But let's just be safe and rely on these projections here that we have. Here's 4, we hit that already. Here's 4, coming close to it. And again, keep in mind we are still within the range here. So if we go down to the 5-second, and this is not going to be enough, nor is this one. This lines up pretty nicely. So now this is a 15 seconds, so we're just accumulating. And what do we do when we are in accumulation? Take a low to a high. Maybe this here, accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. See if this forward value gap can hold, or if we can inverse it, what have you. But I don't know right now what formation we should be looking for on the 15. So let me just go back out to the 1 minute and look at what we got. This is a 5-minute potential fair value gap forming. Let's keep that in mind here. If we can remain open, then that should be enough evidence that we're gonna displace above these sides up here. So let's just sit back and watch. Now it looks like we're taking off. Whew, that's a nice run. Good eye. Very good eye. Caught this accumulation into quarterly shift. Here's our displacement for value gap, bull short block, inverse this here. And I was precautious, saying, hey, we were stuck within the range, so don't look for inverses as much. That's fine, but very good here. And the fact that we allow price to come back down to this premium, very good. One, two, three, four, five, six candle run. Oof, bullish. And we have accumulation. Now we have our expansion leg going up, so we're bullish. So right now, as we move up, I'm not going to chase it. Instead, I'm going to look for the next range. So that would be a low, most likely this low to whichever new high we get. So we'll see. All right, so coming into a new 15 as well as a new 5 and a new hour. Here's our new hour here. Maybe a mini rebalance. Maybe. Breakaway gap here. That looks good. So this might be our new range right here for me on the 1 minute. This swing low here. Small little fairway gap here as well as here. But how much lower can we come? I mean, potentially just immediate rebalance, right? And then we have these lows on there as well. This matches up pretty nicely. If we were to come down in this area, I'll be interested in that. We'll see. I'll just set an alert here. If we don't, we continue moving up. That's fine too. This is not a retracement play that I would want to consider taking. Could we get a 5 candle run down into this since it's immediate rebalance after the trade entry, right? We could come all the way down to this bullshit block down here, so you may have to put that there and maybe get in here to account for this here. Take him up higher. 2.5, 35-point move. It's fair value gap here. Let's see. This does look like a bull shorter block here. Potential. One could argue if we get a 5-minute chair instead of deliver here, we can just enter. Like how we can answer this fair value gap, almost equilibrium of this price leg here. If we look at this on the 15-second, between this here, we have another small gap here. We have another one here. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, maybe. I don't know. So in a lower time frame, you just have to play according to the lower time frame if you take those type of positions. So we're just looking for long positions at this point. And I don't know, and I'm nervous, so I'm about to unwind and go into the other room. guys, looks like we're consolidating. So I have some notes I was thinking about this, which is rules for um, consolidation. All right, so let's take a look at this. This is our 1 minute, and we have a range here inside this fair value gap. Um, Accumulation. You might be asking why here. This is a fair value gap, and I mean, we could technically take this low here for our range. This goes to equilibrium. Okay, that's fine, right? Now we have this movement here. We have this consolidation right here. And then we just peek out of it here, come down. So this isn't enough for me to consider as a range, although we can, technically this is a range, right, right here. Let's keep that there. And we're going into a quarterly cycle, Q3. So could get like accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Um, we are in a premium of the initial range. Let's see what we get here. Let's look at the 15 second. Um, so range here, now range in here, and then we have this tight little range here on the 15. So bull shorter black holder here, bull shorter black here is holding. So we can anticipate a move up higher because this all looks bullish here. And look how we have those low resistance liquidity run. So could we place through this? Possibly. Let's go back here. Um, we got that. So initial range is here. We're in premium. Did I see anything lower here for like bullish activity? Manipulation here, come down, come back into this fair value gap here, it's holding. So this looks bullish to me. Do I just go in and press the button? Not really. Here we going into Q3. Could this be our manipulation up? Maybe. Let's look at this last OB here. And the thing about this accumulation is we didn't get any, fair value gaps. That's what I want to look for. It's like a fair value gap that we get here, right? And then we could look at 2.5 here as potential retracement or reversal though. We have this here, 2.5. So we'll see. If you go down to 15 and look for reversal here, um, boom, 2.5. And then we can look at this one here. This is really small. Anyways, let's go back here and let's acknowledge the fact that we have this other block projection here, 2.5, 4 is up there where we just went to. We have this one here, 2.5, so kind of where we just went to. Again, I don't see any reason for me to enter into position. One of the things I want to look at was, oh, so we crossed that. So we're within this hourly fair value gap right here, which we just hit the high of this hourly fair value gap. Let me just add that here. So this is pretty significant. Probably just balancing this off. This isn't buy side liquidity. I'm just marking it out there. And so maybe a run up and then come down. I don't know. But let's look at this projection here on the hourly. 2.5 is up here, so if we were to reverse, it would be within this range up here. Okay. So could this be accumulation manipulation into it? Could be. What is this here? Oh, that's the hourly. Came over. Oh, that's cute. It's real cute. Did that really happen? No, it's not it. It's something different. I must be. I think this might be the 15. Yeah, this is our 15. 2.5 is up here. Let me sync this globally, see how this corresponds with what we got. Oh, wow. They're literally the same thing. All right, for so for sure. Um, we just get rid of this one. All right, for sure. We're just looking at the same thing. That's good. Very good. So we do have small accumulation. Maybe get like a bump out of this and move up higher. We're still bullish. So I like how we came back down here, mean threshold of the range here, going into a new quarterly shift. Q3 is for expansion. So I mean we could get in here. Let's see. Here's 10% down here. Cover for these lows. That's if you were to, want to move up higher to like this area over here. So what did not sync over here was this. That is here. So sync globally, just already hit that. So um, I'm just gonna sit on my hands for right now. We will get a play, but again, I don't like this accumulation. There hasn't been a distinguished displacement like here with the fair value gap. So um, can't pull the trigger. So I'm about to go get some water. Be back. right, so we got some takeoff happening. Um, mm, I'm okay with this bus. Kind of smells funny. All right, so look at some other stuff. All right, so we got some displacement coming down. This might be manipulation, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, or someone could say this is accumulation. Here's a manipulation. Here's a distribution. And the reason why I like to say accumulation, manipulation is because this distribution, if you want to go accumulation, manipulation, distribution, it's going to come down here somewhere. It's going to stop, right? And secondly, I can't see this as a reversal because we're still bullish on the higher time frame. Still bullish on the higher time frame. Boom, exactly, perfect. Back in a discount, out of 14 potentially. I don't see any fair value gaps other than this one down here that we're respecting. But that this one isn't within the range, so we do have this one here. Buyers are respecting. We are in discount. So, and this is called consolidation for a reason. Here's a low resistance liquidity run that we ended up taking out aggressively. So we can see this is like our crack of the whip. If we do come above here, come back down, Into this will be bullshit or block. Uh, Run up, back down. This looks like optimal short entry, if you ask me. And this is a valid, excuse me, a valid long play. To say you're on the 15 seconds, so it might be short lived, right? That's the thing. You're gonna be on the 15, but stay on the 15, get your 10 points, get on out of there. You know, if you see something like this on the lower time frame, on like a higher time frame, like the five, and oh yeah, take it. But we're not there yet. But we're trying to figure out this consolidation range, and it's like, why? Why? I mean, this isn't like screaming, blaring, "Hey, enter here." Just leave it, man. And here we have accumulation, and let's take a look at this one here. This might be the move. See if we get a fair value gap or meter rebalance. Do go to one standard deviation of sort of black here. Let's look at the higher time frame. See what we got here. Still consolidation on the 5. Nothing really much going on the 15. Oh, you know what time it is? It's almost lunchtime. I bet we get a move during lunchtime. Look how the bodies are still respecting this range right here. Oh no, we come down. See, tell you. Yep, here we go here. Let's see what we get here. 9. Oh, really? We going for these lows on here? Uh-oh. We get caught up in stuff like this all the time on the one. It's like, no, 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 no. What did we didn't do? We didn't do OT here. We're just relying on this. And we really don't have like a clear low here. I'd rather see a low be an initial expansion leg up, so like down here instead of one here, right? Like I want to take the low of the propulsion block. I'm coming for these lows. Up, down, up, down, up, down. So we are going to Q4. Um, given that we're still bullish, you know, we could look for like a bearish order block here, being or bullish order block here. 5 minute trailing stay delivery. Fair value gap, though small, still a fair value gap, breakaway gap, move up. You could pounce on that, but I get so scared buying up here. It's like, yo, we're real high. This range right here, real high. Shouldn't we be looking for short? But higher time frame are bullish, right? But we do have this fair value gap here on the 15, and this is bullish, right? Run up, first retracement, retrace, run up, fair value gap. I believe we will tap into here and move up. So if we were to measure this here, oh, my alert just went off. Such a disgusting sound. That's like down here, 15-minute bullish for the block. Right, boom, still in play, still the position we're looking for. So shouldn't we go short there and see if we can go down there? I'm not interested in going short right now. This is a retracement. And here we go. Fair value gap. This is us. 4 goes right down to this order block down here. Fair value gap. So I'll take this if we can get there though. That's the only way that I'm buying. It's a discount. And this is a formation that's going to take us to discount. That's how I gotta look at it. Could this be accumulation, manipulation, taking out these lows down here, going into this immediate rebalance? We'll see. If we can inverse this, that might be a possibility. Fair gap right here. Pull short of block. We're going into lunch, so I want to take this trade, but given that we're going into lunch, I mean, is it really worth it? We could just observe it. We could just read this price action. Um, Quarterly shift coming up here. This is lunch, so we might just take a break from here. Bull short of block. Another entry. All right, I'm taking a break for lunch after these 10 minutes. So we'll see what happens. Equilibrium going into Q one of Q1 at lunch. Not interested. And I'm going to go for a break, do a little walking. Uh, what is this bullshit apply for? Oh yeah, for the five. So we could expand up. If we do, that's fine. I'll catch a different bus. I'll be back.